Welcome. This is exactly what the day after the 4th of July looks like. Wondering if you lost a tooth? Trying to make sure your brain is still working? And wonder why you have a pounding sinus headache. Why is my sinuses killing me? Like, I never have my sinuses go off like this. But nevertheless, staying in the game. Now, this is the movie review for the film Yesterday. Yesterday is a film that is was made by the makers of Slumdog Millionaire and one of the writers, I believe, for Love Actually. I think my memory don't fade me. Uh, Danny Boyle and Richard Curtis, that's who did it, and Himesh Patel. And what it is that there's an anomaly that happens where everything goes black right as a guy is knocked unconscious. The whole town goes black, and a struggling musician is hit by a bus. He wakes up, and nobody in the world seems to know who the Beatles are. He couldn't believe it. Like, no one remembers their songs. They have no history. It's not on Google, nothing. So the worst thing happens. He loved the Beatles songs. He starts to record their songs, and they're becoming hits to everyone in the world. So he's becoming famous based off the fact of these hit records that were already hits and don't nobody really know about them. Now, as you find out in the movie, it's not just the Beatles. There were other things that were just omitted from people's memories throughout the world because of this, which made the movie way more interesting than what people would know. It's very funny. It has a lot of heart, and it was some of everyone's best work. Lily James, to me, really shined in this film. She shines in everything she's done, but normally you've seen her in period pieces, except for Baby Driver. In this film, she's definitely playing a role that I think she should be in more. The supporting lady, the supporting actress, or even as the lead. She was very strong in this film, and she made some strong stances. Now, as far as the shots, if you're a director, if you're filming a movie, the shots, the scenes, oh my God, they're amazing. They're amazing. They'll blow you off your ledge. That's how great the imagery is, the wardrobes to go with the shots. I'm looking at it. I'm like, I'm not a director, but if I'm a director, I love this. This shot is perfect. I'm like, look at the outfits and what they're wearing right now with the scenery where they're at. Look what everyone's wearing. It stood out. You admired the work. You noticed. And Kate McKinnon played the best role of her life. Playing the record manager for Ed Sheeran and the way how she basically stepped over Ed Sheeran for him, excellent. This movie is almost a perfect movie. I gave it 3.5 stars out of 4. Yesterday is just incredible. The songs are classic, and if I don't want to tell, I want you guys to see it. Um, very smart film, and the only reason why I would give it a half a star less is because I think it's a little out of touch with how today, 21st century, in today's time, how marketing of music go for struggling artists. A struggling artist is not going to really be doing too many birthday parties and shows, maybe a little bit. But by then, a struggling artist who's really trying to make it would have had a social media presence. They would have been on the gram, they would have been on Facebook, they would have had a YouTube, they would have had that stuff done. Normally, if anybody's saying that they want to be an artist, they have a YouTube account, they have an Instagram account, they have a Facebook, they got all these things going. Now, this guy's a struggling musician in his 20s, and he's getting ready to cash it in. He's in like his late 20s now, and his family's, like, we thought you're going to give it up this year, and go and get you a real job and get serious, or go back to teaching because he was a former teacher and he just gave it up to follow his dream of being a musician. Yep, something like that, but definitely go check it out. Finishing up Stranger Things 3. Yep, you might like the ending, you might not. I've been seeing a lot of mixed reviews, but yesterday is amazing. Go see it.